What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. We'll be starting up pretty shortly, so just sit back and relax. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, as I have tons of awesome content and videos coming. Before we start, please read the rules and guidelines in the video description. It helps the stream stay focused and encourages a positive environment. Also say hello to the channel moderators, who will be making sure that these rules are followed. Hey folks! It's February 2nd, 2022, the second day of the Lunar New Year. I'm here in Brooklyn at Bay Parkway and 66th Streets. Just took the subway here. Bay Parkway subway station. Right now it's about 3:30 p.m. and it's 45 Fahrenheit, 7 degrees Celsius. Sounds like someone's screaming in the subway there. I'm not curious to find out what's going on down there, so let's move away from that. As you can see, it's still a big slushy mess, and even more so today in New York, because the weather is quickly warming up and melting all the snow. I wanted to come down here to the Brooklyn Chinatowns to see what's going on.
Okay, got it.
On the second day of the Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year. Yeah, Adrian P. Today is February 2nd, 2022. Lots of twos in the dates. 2/2/22. Can be written the traditional way with the day first and then the month, or the month first and then the day. It'd be the same date. Let me cross the street. I think there's a little bit of better action on the other side of the street, if I remember the last time I was here. So far, it seems pretty tame here on Bay Parkway. This isn't the busiest Chinatown in Brooklyn. That will go to 8th Avenue. But I'll eventually make my way over there at the end of the stream, I think. Golden Bay Parkway Restaurant. Sure these roast meats will be popular. Hello.
What are you camera for?
Oh, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. Yeah. 恭喜发财 to you. Happy New Year. Yeah. Okay. Take care. Thank you, Bakalov Live. 179 Russian rubles. Yeah, boy, from St. Petersburg, Russia. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. More roast meats in the window. The grocery store has several customers in there. During the Chinese New Year. Hi, what's up? During the Chinese New Year, a lot of families like to go and get groceries and cook. Dwayne, Vladika, you like the positive atmosphere here? Yeah, it is. Brooklyn's always a nice place to visit. I wonder if we're gonna see any lion dancing here. I know we saw a lot of it in Manhattan Chinatown yesterday. And I think 8th Avenue Chinatown also had their Lunar New Year celebration yesterday with the firecrackers. Although I'm not completely sure. Because for some reason, the Brooklyn Chinese Association there, they didn't put up any information on when the date of their celebrations were going to be. So I'm out of the loop of when their celebrations were. So if it passed, then I missed it, but that's kind of unfortunate that it's the same day. Otherwise, I can't attend both celebrations. I gotta like clone myself to go to 2 different locations on the same day. Mini Pastry Shop. This place looks amazing. Dwayne Vladika, does Little Italy border this particular Chinatown. I would say somewhat, because this neighborhood used to be a lot of Italians that live here in the Bensonhurst area. There are still several Italians who live here, but not as much as there used to be. Although if you go over to the Sunset Park area, the 8th Avenue area, there is a large Italian population that does border the neighborhood called Bay Ridge. So you can kind of call that a little Italy, more than where I am right now. Bordy, thank you. 1999, happy Lunar / Chinese New Year. Here's a Hong Bao from my mom, wishing you much luck, health, and success with all your endeavors in 2022. Thanks, Sporty. Appreciate it so much. The Hong Bao is Chinese for red envelope, for those of you who are curious. And in Asian cultures, we normally get these red envelopes with money in them. And it's a sign of good luck and well wishes. The red's supposed to dispel evil and ward off evil spirits. So my general route for this live stream is to go down Bay Parkway to 86th Street, and then I'll check out the Chinese businesses underneath the train on 86. And then I'll head up 18th Avenue, where there's another Chinatown there. Hung Mao says Hong Bao is Mandarin. Well, it's kind of like the same spelling. It's hard to do if you type it in English, because it can be interpreted both ways. Hong Bao is Mandarin, but in Cantonese it's Hong Bo. So Hong Bao, Hong Bo. Now I wonder how Brooklyn was with all the snow during the peak of the snowstorm, because this is my first time visiting Brooklyn ever since the snow fell. And someone was also mentioning about the Italian area, Little Italy. You can see still some remnants of the Italian neighborhood left. Pizza, Chow Pasta. Italian business. So in a sense, you can kind of say that part of this area is like a little Italy too. I would say there's more Italians who live in this part of Brooklyn than Manhattan, Little Italy. Scooter 39045. Wow, that's cheap coffee and croissant for $5. Yeah, I'd say that's a good price. Falcon Spacey forgot about Chinese New Year, didn't even knew it passed. Yeah, that could happen, because it's based on the lunar calendar, so every year it changes dates. Even I have trouble tracking the date of the Chinese New Year, because sometimes it's January, sometimes it's February. This year happened to land on February 1st. This man is shoveling some snow. The garbage trucks do not have the snow plows on them anymore. There's a lot of residential spaces until we get to 86th Street. Tom McCabe, do the guys shoveling snow get paid? That depends on who the employer is. Or if you're shoveling your own house or home, then you're not going to get paid, right? I know the Department of Sanitation, there was a advertisement, I think, a few days ago. They were going to pay $17 an hour to people who shoveled snow from bus stops and parking lots and other municipal facilities. The sanitation department has started to pick up garbage again. I know so because they picked up my garbage recently and recycling. Derek Shemlock asking if I'd ever moved to Chinatown, Brooklyn. Yeah, I would see no reason why I wouldn't consider living here. It's a nice area. New construction on the corner here of Bay Ridge Parkway and Bay Parkway. I wonder how long this is going to be under construction. MJ says, Groundhog says, yes, winter is here for a longer time. Yeah, that's right. I think today is Groundhog Day, right? I didn't even follow what the groundhog predicted. But supposedly there's this storm coming up the Midwest and into Chicago, Illinois, Indiana, up till Maine over the weekend. It's not really going to affect New York City as much, but we will see what happens. This is a scary intersection, tight turn over here. You know, I was hearing that the origins of the Groundhog Day is the Europeans used the hedgehog to predict the weather, but they found when they came to the New World that groundhogs were more plentiful, so now instead of hedgehogs they use groundhogs. Nancy says, expecting a winter storm with lots of ice and freezing temperatures tomorrow morning in Austin. Yeah, I was hearing that it's going to affect Texas too, which is pretty crazy considering last year they had that big freeze and it caused a lot of chaos in Texas. I know some people, they had like their water pipes bursting from the cold weather because they're not used to it down there. Carlos says, in Ohio, you're preparing for the storm. I wish you luck. I hope that it's not as bad as they say. Heather Winter says, do you ever have any more problems with people not wanting to be on camera? Occasionally, but not as much as I used to. I think people are getting used to the fact that cameras are becoming more and more frequent now. But once in a while you get the occasional person who give you a nasty look or shield their face or just straight up say to you that, hey, I don't want you to film me. And that's putting it nicely too. Some people get very defensive. Gonna have to go this way. There's so much snow. Looks like Brooklyn's recovering just as much as Queens from the snow. Here we've got Kings Highway. It's one of the oldest roads in Brooklyn. It used to go all the way up to downtown Brooklyn, Kings Highway. I should probably do another video on Kings Highway because the last time I did a video here on Kings Highway, my camera overheated. It was in the middle of the summer. But there's a lot of places I'd like to do videos on around the New York City area. Jewish synagogue. Laurie says, how am I today? I'm doing great. She's saying, thanks for sharing the celebrations yesterday. Enjoyed my Lion Dancers video. Yeah, I know there's so much that goes on that day. That performance that I recorded, the Wan Chi Ming Hungar school, they did the performance in front of Pearl River Mart. That's many regard them as being the best lion dance troupe in New York City. And that location is advertised weeks in advance, so I was kind of anticipating that they'll put on a show, and they certainly delivered. That little dog was wearing booties. And that's advisable to do, because right now there's a lot of salt on the ground, and if that salt gets into the dog's paws, it's not very pleasant for the dog. It can sting a lot. That's why they put booties on their pets. Nicholas says, what do I think about the upcoming Corporate Commons 3 building in Staten Island? I haven't heard of it. so I don't have an opinion on it. Just one more thing to worry about as a dog owner. Putting booties on your dog when you need to walk your dog. And not all dogs are going to be cooperative of you holding up their paws to put the booties on. Although maybe if they experience the snow and the salts for the first time without the booties, they'll probably think they'll think twice about refusing your initiative to put booties on them. It's like, Fido, put your booties on. Arf, arf, I don't want to, no. Then you step outside, the dog's gonna step on the ground and be like, ah, ow, 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 I want my booties, put them on. So, they'll learn, right? HNT, thank you for $3. Appreciate it, HNT. Thank you for the support. U26 2019, I'm going to 86th Street. I sure am. It's only 4 blocks away now. And there's a lot of traffic over here that's caused by these school buses and double parked cars. Well, mainly the school buses on the street, because these are supposed to be 2 lanes and now it's reduced to 1 pretty much. There's like school bus after school bus. '86th Street is going to have a lot more activity than Bay Parkway. I was hoping to catch some lanterns or lion dancing over here, but it doesn't really seem to be going on over here. NYC living, I'm going to Bath Ave or stopping at Bay Park. No, I'm going to 86th Street. And then following the subway tracks. Although I think probably at this time many of the line dance troops won't even be out because they'll do it more in the morning and the early afternoon. It's a little bit late right now. U26 2019 saying many Russians live here. Yes, you're right, you're right.
I think it'll be easier for you to go turn.
Okay, yeah. His stroller wasn't able to easily turn. Wallace says, does he want? No, it's just he had a stroller that wasn't able to turn easily, so it was better for me to go around. It's nothing more than that. And look at this mural. This I'm going to take a picture of. Who is that? The tooth fairy with a toothbrush? Looks a little bit futuristic too, with the bridge, a smiley face, there's a tree there too. PR Va Vulture, it's a dentist there. I see, because there's a toothbrush right up there, a toothbrush sign.
Date of birth? May 14, 1956.
So, dentist's office. Here I am, 86th Streets. We've got the D train up ahead on top. And this Chinatown over here is mainly people from the Cantonese region of China, Guangdong, and also Hong Kong area. Whenever I come by here, it's a nightmare for traffic. People double parking here all the time. Bun Bakery. Looks like they're busy making rice rolls or something with those trays. Kung Fu Tea. It's a popular bubble tea chain all around the city. Seafood Palace. They've got quite a large number of specials on their window. Except they spelled oxtails wrong. It's supposed to be OX, not XO. But you can see that they're prepared for a lot of orders. NYC Living says I read Chinese somewhat. Hung Mao says XO is a sauce. Oh, okay, it's a spicy sauce. So is my misunderstanding then? I've never heard of a XO sauce. But now I know. New Golden Bay restaurant. I've eaten here before. Forgot what I ordered here, but it was pretty good. This was a few years ago already. Let's see. New Golden Bay restaurants. This menu is very hard for me to read. I can only read certain characters. Maybe like 5% of the characters I could read. That's it. Tiger Sugar. Claire says if you can't read Chinese, you just have to wing it at the restaurant. Or you just point and say, I want that one. That always works. I've usually found that works in places I've been to and I don't understand the language. Just say, I'll take that, and point. Triple Red Incorporated. Or you get an English menu like this one. Looks like the entire side of their window is the menu. Look at this. Nico, it says, is there a lion dance show in Brooklyn? I'm not sure if it's going to be on during this live stream. But I know sometime during Chinese New Year they probably had or will have lion dances going on. Sandra Leia, my near Brighton Beach area. Somewhat. I'm heading away from that area though. Wonder how Chipotle is doing. Is there anybody dining at Chipotle now? Alright, one person went in. Actually, there's a good amount of people in the back there, so Chipotle is busy. Robert says, I've never shown us Brighton Beach. Oh, I have. Plenty of times. Hey, Jason Rupp, what's up? Happy Lunar New Year to you. Whoa, what the? Oh my goodness. Well, that sure didn't sound good. Oh, I wonder if that's a grand opening across the street. Yomi's Rice Yogurt. New Choi Fook restaurant. Seems like every time I manage to come down here, there's new places that I haven't seen before that open up. There's a Hong Kong style cafe across the street, HKT and Sushi. It's about to get loud. Daniel Mendez, thank you for $4.99. Appreciate the support, Daniel. Well, you know, Mango got an entire inventory of mangoes in their window. Like literally their whole window is mangoes. So you know that they're prepared for whatever mango meats you may need in this restaurant. Power Justice, thank you for $1. Appreciate it, Power Justice. And some more Chinese businesses across the street. Fu Yuan Kitchen, Tu Le Jour, and Mogi Tea. Claire, yes, I did get a new haircut. Louisiana Kitchen, and they even put Louisiana Kitchen, Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen in Chinese at the top. This used to be a Papa Rich Malaysian Kitchen, but now it's Little House Malaysian Kitchen. Wonder how the prices are and what they have. Raised pork belly with yam. Ooh, that's something unique I haven't tried before. A lot of Malaysian food also takes their influence from Chinese as well, especially the northern regions of Malaysia. Wow, this is actually a good looking restaurant. I'd like to try it sometime. There's also pastries available. I like how they have pictures too, you could see. Wow, what's that? Little House Cafe. Oh no, that's an address. I don't know what that is. Hung Mao Malaysian curry, delicious. It is. Sure is. Ruby says very reasonably priced dishes. Yeah, I was looking at the prices too. They're very reasonable. Although I don't really know how much longer low restaurant prices or reasonable prices will stay, because these restaurant owners are under a lot of pressure due to rising costs. Let's cross over. I'll show you Lenny's Pizzeria, which is pretty much the opening scene of Saturday Night Fever, and it's still here in Brooklyn. Mars Cologne, $1.99. Action Kid made me call your husband to bring Chinese food. Welcome. All right, Lenny's Pizzeria. John Travolta was here many years ago. All I need is a paint can, a white suit, and a very good strut, and I could recreate the opening scene. I'm not gonna play the song because it's copyrighted, but I can hum it. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 staying alive. It wasn't like that. I'm being overly dramatic. It's more like this, with a paint can, and the shot was zoomed in on the feet, something like this. But I only have one hand, so. Jupiter says he never watched that movie fully. He also ate 2 pizza slices on top of one another and folded them. NYC Lily says there's a Marshall's nearby. I think so. I forget exactly where it is. Oh, I see it. I have a good vision. That's far, and I noticed it. Ruby Falcon 4.99. Thanks you for showing support for the local businesses. That's awesome. Stay safe. Thanks, Ruby. Yeah, no, I'm all about supporting the local businesses. I think they really make the community thrive. Fleetwood asking, what's the best pizza restaurant in Brooklyn? So far, my favorite pizzeria in Brooklyn is, gosh, I forgot the name of it already. It's in Dumbo. It's not Juliana's, but it's the one around the corner by Brooklyn Bridge Park. I forgot, but that's my favorite pizzeria in Brooklyn. And NYC Living says Jafar is your favorite. I went there and I didn't think it lived up to the hype. But maybe I'll have another go at it. Just 52, that's right. Thank you so much. Ignazio's, yes. That's my favorite pizzeria in Brooklyn so far, Ignazio's. But I've tried Grimaldi's, I've tried Juliana's. Juliana's is really good too. I've tried Zafar. Zafar is really good, but I don't know. I kind of felt like it could have been better. I have to go back and try another slice. Maybe it was just a bad slice that I got. One Bite Pizza Reviews also gave really high marks to Luigi's Pizza in Sunset Park also, which I haven't tried. And one staple of Brooklyn is L&B Spumoni Gardens, which I've also had. I think they're really decent as well. That's closer to the Coney Island area. Pretty quiet here in Brooklyn. There's Marshall's. We saw that from a distance. Oh, we're gonna hear some twists and turns here. Surprised we didn't see any sparks with that subway turning like that. This is New Utrecht Avenue. Named after the town or the city of New Utrecht that used to be here. Brooklyn was made up of many different towns. New Utrecht was one of them. So this is pretty much the extent of this Chinatown here on 86th Street. Now I'm gonna head up 18th Avenue. Once again, the Chinese grocery store, very popular. People love to do family gatherings during Chinese New Year and cook. That's why these places are getting a lot of business now. Daryl says you're watching me and New York Life Vlogs, both live in Brooklyn now. Oh, he's live now? I didn't know he was live in Brooklyn. Looks like right now he's on Ocean Parkway walking to Coney Island. So that's in a whole separate area of Brooklyn that I'm not going to. Yesterday I expected to see him in Chinatown because he said he was going to be there. Star Market, also pretty popular today. So these are the busiest places around Brooklyn Chinatown now, or the Chinatowns, these grocery stores. Let's see if that's the case as I continue up 18th Avenue here. Chong Sin Lao with £5. Buy yourself a nice Chinese tonight. Thank you so much, Chong Sin Lao. Appreciate the support. Maybe I can get one of these roast meat orders, right? Oh, look at these egg tarts. They're amazing. Laurie said that this neighborhood had events yesterday, or the main celebrations handled in Manhattan, Chinatown. I'm not too sure because I wasn't here, but I'm sure there was some kind of celebrations going on. If it wasn't thrown by the local government and organized by the lion dance troops, they would have been done at home. Texman81, was this Chinatown there in the mid-1970s? No, it wasn't here back then. I think this area only started to get developed in the mid-1990s. So this street that I'm walking on now, it won't really get too busy until I get to Bay Ridge Avenue, which is around 70th Street. It's kind of like the same as Bay Parkway. It's very residential until we get there. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be fun. I'd rather go here. There's less of a slush puddle on this side, although I still had to step in one. Yuck. Tato's Pizza Special Large Pie, $9.99. Tony Moy says puddle. More than a puddle, that thing's like a big ocean. Yeah, POV, I feel you. I hope they can clear all those slush piles when it's time to do the lion dances the next time in Chinatown. Although, who knows, it might all melt before then. GT Racing. Look at it's in Chinese. Gerard Cooney says a lot of melting going on. Sure is. Oh, the new Utrecht Reformed Church. How long has this church been here? Take a look at this. This was here before this was even New York City. 1828. It's an old church. This was here when it was just New Utrecht. It wasn't Brooklyn yet. Heck, New York City was just Manhattan back then. I should take a picture for this. Be good for Instagram. New Utrecht Reformed Church. I like it in the snow too. All these white stuff. It really gives it a good, like, photogenic vibe. It's like this church is stuck in time. Anthony says historic place they need to New York City history here. Cell phone service here on the street. Hopefully it doesn't continue. Alright, looks like the connection's going back up. That's good. So on 18th Avenue, we're gonna pass by my favorite bakery in Brooklyn. It's called Villa Botta Alba. I think I know what's happening here. Got some high stakes gambling going on over there. Games of skill and games of chance. Maybe some card games. Yep, playing cards out on the table. Can you imagine playing a game and you go all in on a great hand that you think is unbeatable, and then someone comes out with a better hand? That's what happens sometimes, especially in poker. Yo man, I'm gonna go all in. I got 4 aces, 4 of a kind, man. You're not gonna beat that, all in. And then your opponent's gonna be laughing like, sorry dude, I got a royal flush to the king. And then the look of disappointment in your face, or maybe shock, will be very, very sad. I know poker sometimes is very unpredictable. I got one of the best hands you can get. Full house, man. I got a full house. I'm gonna clear the house. That's why they call it full house. No one's gonna beat me. Oh, nope. I got 4 of a kind, man. What? How is 4 of a kind better than full house? Full house is the whole name. Oh man. Sam Jackson says that's story of experience. Oh, that's what you get when you play cards sometimes. Oh my goodness. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. We gotta go this way. There's no other way around it. How do you get past this? Holy moly. It's gonna take you twice as long to get to work if you need to walk around that because of all these detours with slush. Paul from EP says Lake Brooklyn, yeah. People, they love the snow when it starts falling, but when it starts melting, they don't like the snow anymore. They gotta wade through all this stuff. Actually, that's not too bad, but it's the slush that's disgusting. You gotta make sure you have a good pair of boots when you live in New York. And you gotta take them out when this kind of weather comes down. A Polish restaurant, Polski Sklep. No, it's a deli and food products, not a restaurant. This area over here is like a little bit more Italian than the others. Sorrento, I think, is an Italian restaurant. There's also a butcher shop there. Melanie Lee says, awesome Chinatown celebrations yesterday. Thank you for the view up close and personal, especially the poppers and the lion dancers. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. I forget what street Villa Botta Alba is on, but I know it's on 18th Avenue somewhere. Got some more slush. This one I'm just gonna take one big step and go over it. This is how I'm gonna approach it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really bad here.
It's a lot of water.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no way around it either, unless you go up there.
I'm gonna go walk on this side.
Yeah. Oh. Dwayne says you need rubber boots for sure. Melanie Lee, thank you for $9.99. Appreciate the support. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the performances yesterday and all the festivities. Hey man, in Russia, such fools are everywhere. I'm sure. Eddie, you think the bakery's at 18th and 71st? Alright, we're not that far away from there. About 5 blocks. No puddles to worry about here because the grate is clear. You know what's really entertaining on YouTube are these workers and these people who go around and they unclog drains. I saw one on a highway, and this worker, he unclogged the drain on the highway all by himself with his bare hands, and all the water drained from the highway. It was pretty incredible to see that. You've got like 2 feet of water, cars are getting stuck in there, and then this one guy comes, unclogs the drain, and takes it all the tree branches and leaves and everything from the drain, and you see this nice little whirlpool draining all the water. That's kind of like what's happening over here. There's no place for this water to drain and just piles up. Oh, Melanie Lee, fantastic pizza at Tony Pepperoni. I just passed it right here. Fresh coffee, bagels, pancakes, omelets as well, not just pizza. Laurie says, may I ask where you found that video experience? That sounds interesting. You could type in the search bar, worker unclogs drain from the highway, and you can see it. Frankie Potts says, you sure that wasn't post 10 doing that? It might have been post 10. Like over here, you could probably find the drain for this, for all this water to go down. Good luck though. I wouldn't want to go sifting through that water. Although if I had to take a guess, it's probably like over here somewhere. There's probably this this beer bottle clogged it up a little bit and other dirt. So, oh, I found it. So if I was to be a hero and I had a shovel, I could shovel this entire corner here, and all that water there will drain here. But you can hear there's a trickle of water. But I don't have the equipment to do so, unfortunately. And then I'll get rid of the slush problem on that corner. That's the problem now. These mounds of snow are blocking the water from going into the drain. Ada K, I'm passing by your house. Nice, Ada K. I'll be sure to say hi when I pass. Although I don't know where the house is, so. They're getting ready for Valentine's Day. Parts, $29.99, all in the shape of a rose. And to be honest, this is actually not a bad price because I've seen a dozen roses go for more than this. And if you want to hold on to these heart-shaped arrangements for a while, then oh wait, these are fake flowers, so I guess you can give fake flowers to someone. It'll still be nice, but a dozen roses can be more than that. So we're getting close to the more commercial area of 18th Avenue now. It'll be a lot more concentrated once I get closer to the train at 60th Street. Stand-up dessert, snacks, and drinks. Nice selection of foods over here. I'm gonna hang back a bit until this driver goes through the green light. That way I don't have to fight with copyrighted music. MJ22 Live says wait until the day after Valentine's and then celebrate. You'll get a good deal on flowers. A real good one will understand, right? Or you can do this way too. Just go into a random park, find some dandelions hanging around on the side, pick a flower, and then give that flower to the girl, right? That girl will either love you for it or be really disgusted. There's no in between there. Because dandelion's really considered a weed, but some people may find it cute, so I don't really know what the reaction's gonna be. Fratelli's Pizzeria. They got cheeseburgers here too. No one would dare pick a dandelion and give his girl. All right, then if you don't like dandelions, then pick a clover instead, and say, "Hey, I was trying to find the four-leaf clover, and I only found a three-leaf one." And then that girl will just dump you right then and there. She's saying, "That's bad luck. How dare you give me this?" All right, so we're on 71st Street and 18th Avenue. I wonder where Villa Bata Alba is. Crystal Denny says I'm almost there. Oh, there it is, right on the corner here. No way, that's the law office. I thought this was Velabata Alba. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Olympic jumper. Yeah. Stop One Deli. Emmy says, good job, thank you. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is go on your tiptoes and hopefully you don't get wet or go around. Or the other way to do it, if you've got a friend, have them give you a piggyback ride and have the friend take the punishment. Here it is, my favorite Italian bakery in Brooklyn, Villa Batta Alba, 18th Avenue and 70th Street. You can see why. The stuff here is so good and fresh. I've gotten several items from here and every time they do not disappoint. Hung Mouse says show the baked pita goods. Well, they don't allow cameras in there. They have signs posted, they don't allow it, so I can just show you what's in the windows. But it's enough.
Persona che non guarda più la Champions League perché ogni volta si infrangono i suoi sogni di vincere tu e finalmente non vince mai. Finalmente è un altro collega, meno male. Io sono molto sereno. C'è una sanremissima.
Look at this thing. It's a work of
Ciao
art.
Latte e Miele, sono Marcella dalla Sicilia e volevo dedicare questo brano al mio fidanzato Mario che oggi compie gli anni.
Partecipa anche tu al Dedicomico. Manda subito un WhatsApp al 335 787 1910. Il Dedicomico da lunedì
I can smell it from the door here.
20:30.
All the baked goods.
Sono solo su Radio Latte e Miele.
Laurie says, unless he dropped in the puddle, this place looks very tempting. Yeah. Robert V. Velarde, thank you for $5. There's a cafe. You can also get bakery items. HK Film 01, how's my hearing today after yesterday's loud firecrackers? They're fine, thank you for asking. No ringing in my ears. Hi. What's up?
I'm watching you.
Nice, man.
I'm watching you.
Happy Chinese New Year.
Oh, same to you.
Yeah.
Have fun on 18th Avenue.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care. Oh, Laurie says you respond to my comment getting carried over the puddle. Yeah. The piggyback ride. Got a cool view from the car here watching. Crystal Dennis says, I'm literally so close to where I live. Surprisingly, this grocery store here isn't as busy as the other ones. Tall 32 guy, $5. Hey there, sir. Another nice, relaxing walking tour. Thanks for showing us around. By the way, what's the rental costs of those top floor apartments over those stores? I'm not too familiar of the rental prices of this neighborhood, but if you go to somewhere like Zillow, you can probably see the prices, or like Street Easy. Crystal Dennis says you're in front of your apartment. All right, Crystal, I guess this is your apartment, so hi. Or maybe across the street, I don't know which one. Oh, Chong, long time back, 30 years. You used to join Dragon Dance Club, firecrackers all night. Your ears are ringing. Yeah, that could be an issue. I could feel you with that. MJ22 says, move into the Verizon building to get the best signal for your stream. That's a good point, right? You know where I started this stream? I forgot that I still had the AT&T SIM card in my phone, and I went to do a speed test, and the speeds were pretty bad for AT&T on Bay Parkway. Robin Grant, you tried the food court on Mott Street, had the dumplings, it was so good. Awesome, Robin. I'm glad you enjoy those dumplings. From Sammy Wago, I think the name of that dumpling place is. I also did a food court review on Action Kid Extra. I had a little bit of everything from most of the food stalls around that food court. Robin Grant, 99 cents. Thank you, Robin Grants. Appreciate it so much. Laurie says, you suppose drummer groups need to wear earplugs to protect their hearing all day? Some of them do. They wear earplugs. I wore earplugs when I was covering the Chinese New Year, I think 3 years ago or 2 years ago. Kostas says he used to get pizza at J&V back in the 80s. Glad it's still there. J&V Pizza. Is it 64th Street, someone was saying? I thought I passed it. That's why people were bringing it up. Miami Bakery Company. Wow, look at this. They've got some experimental foods. Well, I shouldn't say experimental, but fusion. New Orleans roasted chicken burger, New Orleans roasted wing, Beijing chicken wrap, Taiwan bento. Wow. Hello Kitty as well. And they've got Pokemon and Donald Duck. And this is a very popular Japanese anime character, the cat figure, I forget the name. I think it begins with a D. Spencer and Fan says he looks familiar. Yeah, Donald Duck. That's your thumbnail, profile picture. Emmy says that's Doraemon. Thank you for reminding me. Is it Doraemon or Doraemon? I've never seen a single episode or I guess movie, if they had movie of that character before. They're lucky to catch the bus. As you can see, I told you it gets a lot more lively as I get past Bay Ridge Avenue. This optical store has Chinese line and lanterns in the window. Both windows. So this would actually drain if this snow is cleared up and go in there. Billy 30, 320, there used to be Woolworths on the corner here. Oh, where Santander is? Or is it the Chipotle corner? Looks like this Target used to be a movie theater. NYC Living say taking the train back at 62nd. Yes, I'm going to take the train to 8th Avenue from 18th Avenue. Save myself some time and I'll show you the that part of Brooklyn. Hey, there's a pizzeria there. Is it Ellen? Yeah, L&V Pizza, right there. Got a few testimonials from viewers in the chat who say the square slices there are amazing. Look at this Target. Pretty amazing that it's inside this movie theater. Hey, what's up, man? Take care. Billy 320 used to be the Walker Theater. Let's go across the street. I'll show you the L&V Pizzeria. Why is this driver keep turning right? Are they gonna park here? Or just block? I don't know. Oh, that's scary. L and V. Or is it, wait, it's J and V. J and V Pizza, best square slice in Brooklyn. Or maybe not best, but viewers say this place is amazing. Look at it. Blake JPM says this is probably the oldest pizzeria in Brooklyn. It is. Look at it. Even the interior. Old school oven. Since 1950, the sign says. Vivian Chu, thank you for 10 bucks. Appreciate it very much. So here's the prices. A slice is $3.25. Pie's $20. A topping is $23.50 for the whole pie. All right. Famous J&V Pizzeria. And now we are going to take the subway. The N train at 18th Avenue Station to 8th Avenue, so I'll save myself 10 avenues of walking. We got 1 minute until the train comes. Look at that. We gotta hurry up. 1 minute until the train comes. Look at this view. Snowy tracks. Pretty. All right, let's hurry up. We only got a minute. I don't want to rush it going down the stairs if it's slushy. Here he comes. The view? Yeah, I do too. So I think we only have about 2 stops to go to 8th Avenue. No, 3 stops. New Utrecht Ave, Fort Hamilton Parkway, and then 8th Ave. Get a nice view here. NYC Living says he thought I like to walk. Well, for this portion, it's going to be a while to walk. So I'd rather take the train to save some time. Josh Ray says, nice view. We got a nice view here, that's right. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a nice view up here. It's just on the wall. Got the views on this side. Over here, you can change to the D train. Yeah, Carol says this is not the D train, this is the N. The D train's upstairs. Canna says, say hi to Brooklyn Lion Club on Saturday. Yeah, I will if I run into them. What's up, Dad Cation? I'm doing great here. is actually a really nice view. It's like untouched snow. Parkway. One more stop left. Yeah, a little bit of buffering back there. But it seems to have cleared up. What's good is I'm at the right side of the train where the exit is. I don't have to walk too much. Okay, 8th Avenue Station. That's where I'm getting off. So this is the last Chinatown I'm going to explore today. It's also the largest. NYC Living says that there's a discount on dim sum at 8th Avenue now. Oh, there is? Which restaurant has the discount? Just judging by the amount of foot traffic at this station, there's a lot more people in here than the other Chinatowns. Oh man, the store's heavy. What the? Okay. 61st Street. I wonder if there's going to be a lot of people at the grocery stores today. LAC says is it bigger than Flushing's? I would have to say yes. The Chinese portion of Flushing, this portion is bigger because it's kind of odd how Flushing is because it is the largest Chinatown per se in New York City because of the area and because of a lot of the people from Asia who live there, like Koreans and Japanese, Taiwanese. But the Korean area of Flushing, it's really expansive. But the Chinese portion of Flushing is kind of concentrated in the downtown where Main Street is and Roosevelt Avenue. So in a sense, this is the largest Chinatown in New York City. If you want to just do strictly Chinese, this is the largest Chinatown. New Star Seafood Restaurant. My favorite bubble tea spot in New York City, Chunyang Tea. And I know so because I had a blind taste test and I ranked this one the number one. Certainly a lot more lively in this Chinatown than the other ones. Ing's Kitchen. Spencer says, is the authentic Chinese food more present here or in the other Chinatowns? I would say they're pretty similar. I don't really have a preference over one New York City Chinatown's food over the other. Although there are spots which are known in each Chinatown. Like over here, there's one bakery here, Senfa Bakery, which is really known for their egg custard tarts. And those are the best in the city, and maybe even the whole country, to be honest. And then Flushing's got the best soup dumplings. So you can kind of see like there's pockets of what each neighborhood is known for.
Got the heads off.
I wonder if Sunset Park had the celebrations yesterday for Chinese New Year, the parade and everything. Oh, let's check that out over there. The Chinese New Year decorations. Hyperban, is there Staten Island or Bronx Chinatown? What about New Jersey? You don't spend much time in those areas. No, I don't think there are. New Jersey has a Koreatown, but not a Chinatown. And Bronx and Staten Island do not have Chinatowns. Year of the Tiger. Get your decorations here. Eddie says Chinese population in Staten Island is expanding. Yeah, I think I heard that. Oh, NYC Living. Sunday is the lion dance here? Okay, thanks for letting me know. Lots of people doing shopping here too. Lion dancing, here just the lion dancing, or is it the parade also? Because I always look forward to that one with the firecrackers and the performances as well. NYC Living says, yes, it's at 8th Avenue. Okay, good. All right. Local bakery. Looks delish in there. This grocery store is busy. People doing food shopping. Richard S. Can I do more videos on the Upper East Side? Yeah, I can in the future. Thanks for the super chat, Richard. Appreciate it very much. That's pretty smart. They just have the voice playing over and over. This has to be the nastiest mound of snow I've ever seen. That snow is so concentrated with garbage. Okay, so Senfa Bakery, the best egg tarts in the city, right over here. But they are closed. They just locked the door. Unfortunately. 5:30. We're too late. 7 days a week. I'm trying to see if I could find an egg tart to zoom in on, but I think they don't have any in the immediately visible area. But the rest of their stuff is good too. Oh wait, they have Chinese New Year hours open till 5 p.m. So it's even shorter. No, it's closed already. The revised hours is 5 o'clock, not 5:30. That's too bad. Oh, Blake, JPM, best Vietnamese sandwich shop is nearby too. Yes, I know which one. Sebastian P says, hello, I have a very important question for you. Are you cut or uncut? Thanks for asking, Sebastian. I got my hair cut the other day. It looks very nice, right? There's a Brilliant Treasure jewelry across the street. I really like the way they set up their window display. You can even get some pillows if you want to bring home. Tall 32 guy. Never hum bao. Pretty good. Oh, what was that? Oh my gosh. Talk about navigating a narrow sidewalk with a big bike. Also, Kung Fu Tea on the side of 8th Avenue. You may miss it if you're walking by, but it's here. There's also a Vietnamese restaurant there, Gia Lam. I never tried this place, so I don't know how their Vietnamese sandwiches are. Penny wants me to visit the Fei Long Supermarket, 8th Avenue, 63rd Street. Well, that's going the opposite way of where I want to go, so.
We got drink.
LAC says, is there any divide in Chinatown between Chinese Americans and recent Chinese immigrants? I don't really think it's anything like that. Maybe it used to be a few years ago, but I don't really think there's a divide right now. Lucky Star Market. Yeah, William's saying Fei Long Market does have a food court. I've went there before, although it's been a while since I visited. Here's another optical store with a great window display. I don't know what it is with the Chinese optical stores, but I love these little tiny Chinese lions. King's Kitchen. I've had their roast meats many times. I think this is their best location. And then roast 28 on that corner is also very good. I'm gonna cross over, I'll show you roast 28. Morad Ismaraz says, I'm from Taiwan, Action Kid. Would make it easier for you to blend into Chinatown society. No, I'm not Taiwanese. I was born here. I'm Chinese American. John Smith says there's nothing special down there. Everything's between 53rd and 60th Street. Well, that's the busiest part of it, but I would reckon that this area over here on 8th Avenue is a lot more busy than 18th Avenue, 86th Street, Bay Parkway, where I was. Even with this limited amount of stores compared to what we saw earlier, it's still busier than those sections. Roast pork over rice, $7.25. Bun Bakery. There's a lot more people here today than I thought for the second day of Chinese New Year. Giorgio Sock says this place looks crowded. It is. Much more crowded than what we saw earlier. I want to go up to the BCA over here on 50th Street. Maybe there's a flyer for when the events are going to be. I already got tipped off by a viewer that the Lion Dance will be this Sunday in Sunset Park, but usually they're the ones who help organize the parade and everything. Sharif says there's a great place to go all the way down to Ba Shuyan on 43rd. That's my favorite banh mi sandwich in the city. They have the best one. Let's see. Anything here for events? There's the parade. I'm not sure. Yeah, they don't even have a flyer or anything here. Rob says those kids are having a ball. Yeah, they're using the party throwers. The Chinese New Year. Hi. Oh, it looks like they put some silly string here too, and some poppers as well. I think I'll go down to 43rd Street. I'll show you Ba Su Yan, the best banh mi sandwich in the city, since it was brought up already. Here's a hair salon. 2022, Happy New Year. Too bad I already got my hair cut. JF, what's in a banh mi sandwich? There's cucumber, there's radish, I think. They also put several slices of meat in there, and a little bit of mayo in an Italian bread. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's Italian, but a bread. It looks Italian. LAC, you tried banh mi. I recommend it from Greenwich Village. It was amazing. Yes, from Saigon Shack, I think. That was the one I recommended. Oh, Janice reminding me I have a super chat. Let me go back. Sunshine Girl with $1.49. Thank you, Sunshine Girl. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Oh, KRN Powers French bread. Thanks for the clarification. Thai restaurant, Mai Tai. Smells good just from the outside. This section of Sunset Park isn't really too busy, as I mentioned earlier.
I don't even know what the fuck this is right now, bro.
Spencer says, when am I getting smell-o-vision? I don't know. They haven't developed the technology yet. Another random girl says that guy's lost. Yeah, that could, it's easy to do that in Brooklyn, to get lost. The street grid can get kind of confusing sometimes, even though in this area it's numbered and sequential, but where it started at Bay Parkway, that was kind of like a weird area because you have like 60th Street and then the other side you have like West 8th Street, so you have like two different street grids combining into one. Thanks, Janet R. Nice to see you this afternoon. Thanks, Janet. Appreciate you watching. Beaches Soul says, empty lot across the street used to be a C-Town supermarket, and now they're constructing something else over there. I don't know what that's going to be. Tall 32 guy says, looks like the fog is coming. Yeah, a little bit. It's getting a little bit foggier. Bapper saying, isn't there a China? Small one there. I'm not able to get to it today. Let's see if Ba Su Yan is open. I can go there and pick something up. Tall 32 says, may not be the fog, but just the way the camera's picking up the mist. No, it is getting foggy. It's kind of strange. There isn't much more to 8th Avenue down here because once you get to 39th Street, I think, or 36th, that's the end of it. The other side is the cemetery, Greenwood Cemetery. Okay, Baby Shire, that's your favorite banh mi right here. Yes, right here. This is my favorite Vietnamese sandwich as well, the banh mi sandwich at Ba Su Yen. And this is where I'm going to end my stream. I'm gonna go in there and pick something up because I'm just craving for some Vietnamese food right now. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this live stream of the second day of the Lunar New Year here in Brooklyn. We got to see 3 different Chinatowns today, or maybe 4 if you count one street as one. But Bay Parkway, 86th Street, 18th Avenue, and 8th Avenue. So that's 4 in total. So I'll see you next time. Smash the like button. Bye.